up, man? It's your boy, Radio Raheem, here with the TrackZillas. About to head into the Def Jam building. About to interview a few executives, probably bump into a few artists. And you know, I'm running with my team right now, the TrackZillas. Hottest producers in the game. Space Music is the label. For real, yo, watch out. And we got that hot single out in the streets right now. Killing the internet, killing the pop charts, killing the R&B charts. This song is for a superstar by the lovely songstress, Miss Ashley Gobelez. Alright, so everyone download that. We're about to show you how major we are, what moves we making, what we're doing, and you're gonna see what's going on inside the Def Jam building. The house that Russell Simmons, Rick Rubin, and Lyor Cohen and LL Cool J built. I know the history, man. Alright, give a shout out to Stamford, Connecticut, home of the TrackZillas, the whole state of Connecticut. I gotta represent Harlem. That's where I'm from. 110th Street, 5th Avenue, Schaumburg. It's the place, and we're gonna do our thing.
Superstar, superstar. Let's be Hollywood. Wanna know if I could be a co-star. Everywhere you go, I see this velvet red carpet rolling out in front of you. Every time you make a step, every time you make a step, baby, every time you make a step. Yeah, I'm your number one fan. Could I get your autograph?
You saw us outside talking about coming into the Def Jam building. We're actually inside the Def Jam building, in the office, and I'm here with a special lady right here, Yvette Davila. Did I pronounce that right? Okay, yeah. And her title and her position is she is the Senior National Director of Rap Promotions at Def Jam Records. Or, when we get technical, Island Def Jam Records. Let's not get it twisted. The lovely Yvette. Say hi.
Hi.
So check this out, right? I have a question for you, Yvette. How did you get your start?
I got my start from this guy named Chris Santiago that owned a company called Dream Team way back. And Chris lived in the building that I was living in. And my little brother, LV, was a producer for Sean C. And, you know, he used to work for Chris on the actual vans and, you know, doing all that. And, you know, I just went up to Chris one day and was like, yo, I want in. You know, what's up? He was like, well, what do you know how to do? I said, I could write. I could write anything. And he was just like, all right. So from there, he called me and I was the person that would handle all his kind of back office work. So, you know, back then, street teams actually made a crap load of money doing, you know, contracting themselves out to different record labels. So I was the person that would do all the recaps, that would do the proposals, that would, you know, kind of tie up the back office administrative stuff for Chris, who was really busy, you know, getting Reeboks and, you know, all types of record labels and marrying everybody together. And so that's how I got my early start.
Okay, let's talk about how, because it's also history between us two.
Yeah.
Let's talk about how we met. And at the Mix Show Power Summit, was that 1999?
It was the Miami one.
Miami one, 1999.
It was Miami. And
You was working for
Violator. Well, that's how I met, there was two people that I met that were very influential in me growing into the music business, right? And that was, and Chris introduced me to Sean Pecos and to James Cruz. So I actually was working at the Rosie O'Donnell show at the time, doing artist booking for music on her show, right? And I remember coming out of the building, I was putting a celebrity's mother in a cab, right? And James pulls up behind the cab and was like, yo, E, what's up? And I'm like, what's up, James? And we talking, chit-chatting. He was like, yo, I need an assistant. And I was ready to get out of TV, you know, because my heart is in music. And so I was like, so what's up? So I started working at Violator, and we had the boat ride that year for Mix Show Power Summit. And I love telling the boat ride story, because the biggest thing that came out of that boat ride was Jojo Pellegrino's career was killed by Lonnie B that day.
A DJ, a Mix Show DJ.
A Mix Show DJ who was a battle rapper. Who was a battle rapper. You know, basically they started a cipher and it was pushing JoJo, you know, to go ahead and battle against Lonnie, and Lonnie killed him.
Finished him.
You know, God rest Chris Lighty's soul, and
Yeah,
you know,
rest in peace,
Chris Lighty, who you know was also very instrumental in starting my career in music very early on in Violator. You know, I say that the best way to get into music, honestly, the business of music, is through management. You really learn the 101 of the music business. You learn every aspect, and just, you know, helping to manage the careers of these artists.
Yeah.
And that was a really, really great fundamental start for me.
All right. I want to give the people out there like some real true advice about something that she did, and what she did and how she did it basically landed her in this position, her work ethics. When I first met her, she was working at Violator on the management side. She was responsible for getting the female DJs manicures, pedicures,
I can't remember you.
and
I
their
can't
hair
believe you
done,
remember
right?
that.
Yeah, toenails, everything, right? So boom. She's looking around, who's Radio Raheem? So she's finding, you Radio Raheem? I got these 4 ladies I gotta take care of. So I'm like, okay, I'm gonna take care of you. So then I find the 4 ladies, I bring them to her. I said, okay, then I leave. Then she comes back. She said, okay, I need A, B, C, D done. I said, okay, give me 2 hours. She comes back. Did you get A, B, C, D done? I'm like, nah, I ain't get it done. She like, basically, more of the story is, she was consistent, persistent, and she had thorough follow through. And those 3 things got her here, and she's in that chair as a senior national director of rap promotions. So follow through is everything.
You know the funniest thing about that story, Raheem, is that was kind of my brainchild, right? I wanted to do something for the female DJs, and there weren't that many. It was really literally a handful of them. And I found, you know, at the Eden Rock, because we was at the Eden Rock that year. And, you know, I went to the spa and I set it up at the Eden Rock spa, and I had a whole little, and it was Violator, you know, so my hardest challenge to pull that event together was to get Jazzy Joyce up in there.
Oh, yeah. Oh, wow. Yo, I forgot about that.
Yo, I chased Jazzy Joyce down, and I just kept on and talking about.
She caught an attitude with me too.
She got mad because she was like, "I'm not going to get my nails done. I'm not going to get a massage. Nah, I'm not doing that." Like, yo, she fought tooth and nail, but I kept on and I kept on and I kept on. And actually, Pecos, who I wasn't working for at the time because he was at Arista, right? He was the one who went over and like kind of grabbed her by the neck and was just like, yo, I'm vouching for her. She's a new girl, like, give her a chance. Like, yo, come on. So we got Moet to sponsor it. We had this whole lunch, everything. Yo, Joyce went in there. She not only got a massage, but she came out of there like mad happy. I never seen Joyce so happy in my life. And she got her nails done. She got a manicure. And I made her get a colored nail polish. Nah. And then we left from there. We went to some event, you know, one of the events, right? It was one of the club events or whatever. And I stood next to her the whole night. And anybody that would come by, yo, look at Joyce's nails. Yo, look at Joyce's nails. Yo, look at, like, she had nail polish on. I could not believe it. It was definitely a good start to my career.
Yeah, that was a good moment. Big shout out to Jazzy Joyce too. I love her, yo.
Joyce.
Good people.